Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris! We're playing as the Quill Sovereignty. We are in a Federation who keeps declaring war on other people. This time our target is the Carillion League, and they are rightfully actually xenophobes, so I suppose attacking them in the interest of greater galactic peace is not a terrible idea. So, yeah, that's the war declaration there. We've got that. We're at war. The war demands are for the interstellar Xania Republic to grab 3 planets over here. So that's where are the interstellar Xania Republic? Right click to go to their homeworld. Oh, it's right here! Tiny little guys. Okay, you know what? Growing these guys would actually be pretty legit. And these guys have a lot of system. Eating 3 of their planets isn't going to do a whole heck of a lot. So I guess not that too bad. We still have our explorer group over here who's got the FTL warp. Although, I think they're basically done their little scouting thing. We'll probably keep them around because it's quite cool to have one person with a regular warp engine. So we can send them to, say, the far reaches of space. Except that they're being interfered with. Really? How come I can't give you a command? Right click. Go. I don't know. We'll try again when they arrive over here and see what happens. Anyway, my own battle group appears to be in battle somewhere. Who are we battling? Oh, yeah, something that doesn't matter. Just some little critter. And then afterwards, we're going to... I'm just going to hold shift and tell them to come over this. Yeah, I can't issue any commands right now. Probably because it was paused. Okay, the commands actually were taking. Not over here, though. There you go. Now you're fine. Now you're fine. Okay. It's just because this is a new load of a new day. How is there no route? Can I really not make this jump? Apparently not. Because I have crap versions of warp engines. Because, obviously, I don't have the technology. So, they can't make this jump over here. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I haven't actually played with the warp engines. But they feel a lot like as if you were sort of hyperspace tech. Or hyperlane tech. Except... I guess you make your own hyperlanes. Having extra range on those jumps would be quite handy. So now I'm wondering if I should just get rid of this guy, or rather upgrade him to one of my own proper designs. And I think the answer is yes then. So Explorer Group, can't belay that order. I'm going to have you just go ahead and upgrade to one of my proper designs. And you are coming to the front over here. And these are using my own warp gates, so you should be able to do that perfectly fine. We've got an idle colony ship, so we should take a look at that. Now, one thing that's interesting about this war is I could go and... Oh, do we not see the frontier outposts? I didn't realize that. Because blowing up the frontier outposts would be quite good to do during this war. So, presumably, you have one over here? How do you have influence way out here? Ooh, I can do the special project over there. No, I'm actually really curious. Oh, maybe if I pop into the system, maybe it's because I haven't scouted the systems since all this popped in. That's very possible. And I don't have wormhole station reach. Right. So I'm going to have to get one of my construction ships to build something right at the front over here. Say in this system with my frontier station. So I'm going to have to get one of these guys to cancel whatever they're doing. Build a wormhole station here. And I'll actually get a redundant one put maybe in this system over here. So, building wormhole station, building wormhole station, building wormhole station. Okay, well, everyone's building wormhole station somewhere. I probably already sent them to go to the front, didn't I? That was the one I just did. No, where are the others building the stations? Way over here. Well, alright, that's pretty legit. Okay, one's going to be fine. So, we're going to send the battle group to... over here, which is where we're going to end up with a wormhole station. And otherwise, we're just going to sort of be on a defensive footing at first in this war. And I think that's going to be fine. We are currently losing credits, but I think that's probably okay. We're making 200 minerals per month, though. Wow! So I do have my sectors, right? And I've got, I do have one set up to be financial. Actually, 2 set up to be financial. I'm going to send you some extra minerals here. I'm wondering if I should allow them to redevelop. Maybe not quite yet. This sector is starting to get pretty wealthy. I'm going to go ahead and grab 75% of what you got and then give you some minerals as well and call that good. 7% failure risk on anomaly, ancient shipyard. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And right, we still have that idle colony ship. So I was wondering if, like, I could do a forward settlement and maybe way out here. That's pretty goddamn far, though. And we can't reach because of our wormhole stuff, so I guess not. We haven't scouted everything over here. We do have some potentially habitable stuff over here, which I think was part of our plan. We'd also like to find some things in between here that could do it. Tubin, what are you looking like? Tubin 1B. It's quite a forward settle location. You're only size 10. You only have one tile with actual stuff on it. Wow! As much as it would be nice to, you know, sort of grab some territory over here, I think we're going to have to pass on you. That is pathetic. This is much bigger. What are we? Size 18. Magic number, of course. Lots of tiles with useful stuff. We are going to colonize here. And these are both exactly the same. You are actually idle over here, so we're going to use the idle one. And I think this would actually be an excellent tile. It's got 3 good adjacency combos. The extra food will allow us to grow early on, and when we upgrade our capital here, it's actually going to take advantage of the minerals as well. So I'm pretty happy about that pick. This should potentially, once the borders from my colony here and here push out, they should connect into a little bit of a blob, and we'll make a very nice little sector. Am I sector limit? Am I? 3 of 6, so the answer is very much no. We might want to combine it to Hulfir at some point, but at this time, we actually won't be able to connect one to the other, so... so that's going to be fine, and yeah, we'll set up its own little sector, and we're still scooting a boot all over the place, so it's interesting to see what the science ships will come up with. Close, close, close. All right. Still lots of minerals. We are nowhere close to our force limit, but at 80, our capacity is pretty high.
Construction complete.
Their naval capacity is inferior to mine. Yeah, capacity, sure, but active fleet. And we might build some more. We don't know what their strength of their fleet is at this time.
Detected. Hostile fleet detected.
Where's the hostile fleet? That's not the hostile fleet. Clear. Why is it yellow and not red? Well, they're just transports. Oh, and there's the hostile fleet right over here. So what do you got? You've got... Okay. You've got about 2,200 versus my 5,000. So I think it's safe to say that my navy's a fair bit better than theirs. They might have some other things kicking around, but overall I'm feeling pretty confident. Still, we can't go into their territory yet, so we'll see how that goes. My allies only have 1K over here. See, big fleet means we can continue on in peace. The Cruds over here are a little inconveniently located into my territory, which is a bit annoying. And then, of course, they took all this territory over here as well. They may or may not get rebellions, I'm not sure. We're going to try to keep going relatively pacifistic, although it's so... You know, if this was EU4, I mean, you could not let these people live. They're preventing my name from getting bigger. So we'd have to declare on them, and the Federation, because clearly I think I have, like... I think I have as big of a navy as the entire Federation put together, and I'm not even at my limit. I could really power that up. Oh, we discovered an automated shipyard. Excellent. So this, I believe, just gives me a... I don't remember what this does when it builds. I think if I complete it, it will give me a free mining station. Let's go ahead and do that. Don't remember exactly. We have... Oh, we had an idle science ship. I think it was just sort of in between jobs and looked kind of weird. Okay, we've got our warp station over here. Excellent. We still got someone heading over here, but I still sort of want to build a secondary warp station, probably right over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Wormhole station. Go, go. It's just an enemy science ship, so it's hardly relevant. Where's my current battle fleet? Still very far away.
Hostile fleet detected.
I guess we'll have you stop in Fred Danster, actually. Then we'll reevaluate where we might want to go at that point. Because we might want to actually be in a good central location for this volume space so we can defend things. We are currently winning an offensive war, so our military production is being slowed as a result of our relatively dynamic economy, and that's fine. That's just the science ship it's warning me about. So, hardly a problem. Can't really do anything. Not too terribly worried.
Hostile fleet detected.
Everyone's busy. Yeah, and then the money we're losing. We've got a colony here. We've got 2 more colonies there. For all I know, I have colonies inside my sectors. I don't remember what the status of things are, but we are spamming them out really aggressively, which is the only reason we're at negative money right now. And that will improve itself pretty darn quickly. So who owns this? Interstellar Zeta Republic. So it's these guys. We sort of forward settled my area. There's like so much to make me angry here, but no, no, no. We'll keep being pacifists. It's fine, and they'll start wars. One day. You guys are both proper transport fleets. Why don't you head yourself over here? Because we might need to do a little bit of planetary invasion to end this war, since the AI seems to not do that.
Construction complete.
Explorer group has been fully upgraded, so it's not really the Explorer group anymore. I'm going to encourage it to go ahead and chase down the other group. When you select your ships, whatever group you select first, before you hold shift and select the others, that's going to be the destination fleet that the other fleet will connect to. Oh, we found some primitives. Algorab 4. So this science ship here has found primitives on this planet. Okay, but they're actual Stone Age primitives, right? So they don't show up as population. I don't remember what it does for us if we settle here. I don't think I've ever settled on a Stone Age planet yet. And we still won't do that one because it's such low habitability, but it's something interesting to consider. Alright, everyone is still busy, other than my battle fleet, but the battle fleet doesn't really have anything to do right now, so we will just wait.
Information log updated.
Encountered some former alien vessels in Sudbury system. Strange objects have been flagged as Mandate of Uro, till we can learn more about them. But then it says it issues a special project, but it doesn't actually, because we do actually know about them right away. So someone from the Mandate of Uro somewhere. We just found out about them, right? Flags it as being in the Sudbury system, in your capital system, but they're not really there. It's sort of a mislabeled sort of pop-up. So we just found out about someone somewhere. That's okay. Wow, our area of space has gotten very big. It takes a long time for us to get each end. I should also verify that none of my people are stuck, and in fact, you are literally stuck here.
System survey
Their need
complete.
not paused. How come you can't? You've got a wormhole station. Oh, it's not our wormhole station. That's why you're confused. So if I send you to one of my wormhole stations, that should be okay. But this is a construction ship. You know what you should do, construction ship? You should come over here and build a wormhole station in the system. So now we no longer have that problem. I'm going to look forward to that bug being fixed. Too many planets! Okay, so I think it's Nadal over here, which I suppose should be renamed, has just recently popped. Alright, you've got that. We may as well go ahead and clear that right away. Save the planetary governor a little bit of effort. And we are there. It's actually a very food poor planet, so we are going to have to make a priority to get a little bit more. Oops, no, frontier clinic. A little bit more food going on over here, just so that the population can sustain itself. We can't clear sinkholes. We're going to have to look for that technology relatively soon, but that's okay. All right, so Nadal over here. Is that the one in the cap system? It is. Okay. So subscriber list. So we'll start by naming the star. Well, we're going to name both the same way. So this is going to be Donald 23, and over here Donald 23, and we have Dragon Stain. So I'm confused. Were we not colonizing another planet over here? We were, but someone beat us to it. Shit. Well, that's very annoying. Science ship, where are you? Over here. %60 habitability on ocean worlds. Do we know anything about you? We know you're size 12, and that's about it. What's our habitability on continental worlds? 60%. And what's your size? 21. There we go. So, you are going to go and survey nowhere because it's out of reach. Son of a bitch. Alright then, you are going to survey over here. Do that, and then survey the planet, although we almost certainly will not actually do this. We need another construction ship to go and build a forward station over here. I can't believe we lost that planet. It's very annoying. Yeah. No access, no access. That is very frustrating. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and make a sector over there. I mean, I would rather have fewer sectors so I can share governors. I wonder if the Hulfir one can reach. I suspect it can't. No, because there's a big gap that's not inside of our borders. Yeah, well, we'll have to make a new sector. which is going to stand alone for now. And we are going to give you a governor of some kind. We've got the influence, we've got the leader spot. Yes, we do. I guess we'll go resilient so that we can at least level up and get more happiness. And I am going to want another research sector. Again, financially, I think we're actually okay. It's just a little misleading. So I'm going to go and feed you like 1,000 minerals and some amount of energy. And there you go. You have fun now. And leave me alone. Alright, battle group is still idle over here, which is fine. We've got no targets. We've got nothing we can build. We're going to make sure that our ships are actually... You're building a wormhole station here? No. You're just stuck, again. Because you're trying to move through here, and I don't actually have my own wormhole stations. We should actually be able to go here from my station. I guess, yeah, you have to go back over this way. And then you have to go back over here. You know what, guys? I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a pause on this game. I think until the wormhole pathing issue has been corrected, I think we're going to suspend our current game as the Wormhole Empire. Because it's just a little bit too annoying. Oh, we don't have the sinkhole one. That's too bad. I'm going to work on tile block removal. I think we do have some quicksand over here before I unlock new planet types. Because, yeah, the pathing problems are just a little bit too annoying. I know, it's going to be disappointing. I want to see what the late game is like, but I think we have to put a pause on this one. So, I realize this is a short episode, but it's getting to be a little too frustrating. So I do hope to pick up on the Quill Sovereignty at some point. What's funny is this wouldn't be a problem if my neighbors weren't hyperspace. Or, sorry, if my neighbors weren't wormhole. If my neighbors weren't wormhole people, they wouldn't be building these wormhole stations, and the pathfinding system wouldn't be trying to use those wormhole stations. If these guys were just warp or hyperspace, then they wouldn't have wormhole stations. I would have to build my own still to go through, but my ships would never try to use the wrong ones. So until this issue gets fixed, and I strongly suspect it will get fixed in patch, 1.01 or whatever they call the first one, and I don't expect it to take very long after release, but we are going to put a halt on this game, which, it's too bad. I really want to see. We've already gone, and this faction over here has improved, hasn't it? I'm not sure. Traction is still positive, so still pulling people in right now. Is there anything else we can do? The primary one will be on what used to be the capital. Can we go and pass a propaganda broadcast over here? We can, which will increase happiness, which is a big reason that they're joining this other faction. So we'll actually go ahead and do that. And by doing that, we improve their happiness, and see, now the attraction's gone from 15 to 9. And as other things keep happening to make them a little bit happier, this faction will then start to shrink. But yeah, we're going to put a halt on this. Thank you very much for watching this series. Hopefully we'll come back to it, but I do intend to immediately start another series. So the next episode will be in another thing. And for all I know, by the time you guys watch this episode, it's possible that the patch will already have come out, because I'm quite a bit ahead on videos. So we'll see. Who knows what'll happen? Maybe we'll just go right from this into another episode of the Quill Sovereignty post-patch. I have no idea, because we don't know when the patch will come out. And again, my timing's a little bit weird because I'm so far ahead on the series. Well, I mean, I'm a few days ahead in the series, so that could throw everything off. I'm recording this currently on the 10th of May, so who knows what'll happen. Thanks for watching. See you next time.